What's up, YeshGamers? Robert the Bruce here. We are shoutcasting some Capture the Flag, a second assault map pack. Going to have some good games. Going to be a lot of fun. Got the server in the title if you are tuning into the live stream. So please join the server. Get in on the action. If you're watching this later on YouTube, because I will upload it later, it's easy to get into the next one. If you're on PS4, just subscribe or follow the YeshGaming Twitch channel. Link in the description. And then when I go live, simply tune in, join the server, you're in the game, having a ton of fun. We're going to also have a few YouTube community questions throughout the stream. Oh, looks like somebody's snagging the flag right there, and he's off with it. Go ahead and start following him while we get through the rest of the intro here. So throughout the stream, I'll throw up some community questions, just opinion-based stuff on various random issues. And so make sure you throw a comment below with your answer to that. Oh, and they are away successfully on the bike. This very well may be a... Oh, and somebody got him. What a save. He was about to be rolling home quick. And it looks like they're going to keep him shut down there. Somebody doing the deed there, going ahead and returning it. Nicely done on Angus. Got some backup. So it looks like they're going to be okay. Whew, that was close. They almost got an early cap going there right off the bat. I am hoping that more and more people will join in on these and join the streams, have a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to start doing these fairly regularly, so if you want to be a part of it, there's going to be tons of opportunities to do it. Once we can rent our own servers, I'll have a YeshGaming server, and we'll actually do it straight from there. So it'll be really easy to get in on the game and just a whole lot of fun for everybody. So when I throw up a community question here in a little bit, put your answer in a comment. Just go ahead and, while you're watching the video, go ahead and throw it in a comment below. And yeah, but let's go ahead and dive in and see who's starting to take over this game here a little bit. I've got a couple of my own Yesh buddies in the game. Scumdog and Locklear, a couple of longtime buddies of mine playing here. Cycle through some of the cams, take an overall look. It looks like, we'll just call them red versus blue. A little Halo throwback there. It looks like the blue guys are keeping a pretty tight lockdown on their flag. Some reds are moving up, but, oh, kind of a ghost town over on the red side. Hardly anybody over there. So it looks like the red team is definitely having the greatest push going right now. Switch back over to the free cam around this flag. Now, that is a lot of mines and C4. Oh, my goodness. That is a whole lot of mines and C4. It's going to be tough. He's going for it. Oh, not a chance. He's just... Oh. And they got him. Red's making a push here. Let's go ahead and check and see real quick. U.S. and Russia. Okay. They switch up the countries on the various levels, so I had to make sure. So U.S. in some trouble. Russia making a push. And he's skirting the outside there. We got one Russian player looking for any available... Oh, is he going to get tags? He's going for him? Nope, just picks up the kill. Still a lot of defenses in the area. We'll be curious to see if they can actually pull that out and snag that U.S. flag and successfully get away. Not going to be an easy task. The Russians are the only team that's actually made a run yet to get it, though. Oh, and he goes down on a mine with the quad. Gotta love it. Let's switch over, though. Are we having any action over here on the Russian side? Is their flag taken? It might be, actually, while we were looking at that other stuff. I wonder if this is it here. Huh? One thing I'm not a huge fan of so far with the spectator mode is it doesn't really show you when someone has the flag. So you just got to kind of keep an eye on it, or else you're not going to know. Yep, there it is. That's why I figured he's in this area. There's a lot of action going on over here. So I stand corrected. The U.S. making a solid run. Somebody snagged the flag And he is successfully in the LAV. Not sure why they're not moving. Oh my goodness, I bet that driver doesn't know he's got the flag in there. Oh, and they're getting lit up. He's just making a run for it. Oh, that hurts. The driver, not self-aware. Flag with him. It's an easy run back to his base, and he has no idea. He's just trying to get kills, and now the flag is dropped. Oh, that hurts for the U.S. Those guys are cursing that LAV driver right now. But they've managed to pick it up. They had enough forces in the area. Let's follow him home. He's in a dune buggy, little Jeep here. Let's see if he can make it. Not seeing any mines. Now, he may hit the ghost wall, as we all love, where you just crash and burn when you run into like a rock or something. He's getting close to home base. Let's see. Whoa, a little crazy camera action. He's running it. He's running it. There's some guys. Is he going to get the stop? Didn't get him in time. They get the score. Wow. Impressive run there from the U.S. And he brings the building down around him. Insult to injury. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's get this camera back over. The U.S. putting some serious pressure on the Russians. Their flag is back. So because spectator mode does not show you when the flag is taken, we're just going to have to keep a close eye on the action for ourselves. So let's flip through here and see. It looks like most of the action's still going down in the Russian base. U.S. has a solid line of defenses up and are keeping some pretty tight pressure on the Russians. Oh, it looks like somebody's gotten it. Oh, but he goes down. A couple of U.S. in the area. That guy. Nice name. And he's gone. So the Russians are going to manage to hold this one out. U.S. already with some points on the board. They got one flag capped. Making some solid attempts on the Russians to go ahead and get this game running away early. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Got the server number right there in the title, so if you're on PS4, please join in the game. And let me know in the stream chat. Be happy to follow you around as a player so we can watch your greatest highlight moments. Still majority momentum looking like it's with the U.S. right now. No, I stand corrected. Let's go take a look. We've got a few Russians running around in this base trying to see if they can get sneaky on the U.S. flag. But they are under some seriously heavy fire that I just don't see how those guys are going to be able to get the flag and get out of there. But you can't fault them for trying, though. You know what? I love it. Even against the ridiculous odds, they're going to give it their best shot. That's cool. That's cool. Lot of Russians on defense right now, which they need to be because the U.S. have already got a score on the board. But they're going to have to go score at some point if they want to have a hope of winning this game. So they're going to... And that's it. That is it. Russians pull it out. Wow. Gotta love that final screen there for the spectator mode. Just wondering what's going on. Yeah. I was undefined as the spectator. Of course I was. Let's see where... oh, U.S. was where my friends were. Scumdog and Locklear. Unfortunate, guys. Sorry about that. Russian with the win. Russia with the win. Solid game there. They snuck in 3 flag caps. That was nice. That was very nice. Now, typically at the start of the next game, there's this weird little glitch in spectator mode. It looks like you're looking at a mirage in a desert, like the screen is just kind of wavy. Usually it doesn't take long and it'll disappear, but just so you know, you're going to see that here in a second, and you're going to think that's kind of weird. For those on YouTube later on, when this goes up on the YouTube channel, we're going to go ahead and hit it off with our first YouTube community question. So throw in the comments your opinion. Here we go. For the individual player, what is more important in Conquest? I know we're watching Capture the Flag right now, but in Conquest, What is more important for the individual, offense or defense? Throw your opinion in the comments there on the YouTube channel. Personally, I say defense, and here's why. The majority of teammates are always playing offensively. Everyone wants to go be capping the point, putting the pressure on the enemy, pushing them back into their spawn, and that's great, but players are needed to hold down points, and all too often, nobody sits back and actually defends the points that you've got. So you end up with this just circular game where people are just capping from each other back and forth, and it can be kind of difficult to make some headway. And I've lost some games where we had no defenders along with me. Everyone was out trying to capture, and the enemy was defending well, and so they were able to really put a hurting on us there. Now, the two exceptions to this rule are Operation Locker and Operation Metro, where everyone is too afraid to push forward. It seems like everyone just plays defense. So those are the exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, in Conquest, I think we need more defenders. But like I said, put your opinion in the comments there on the YouTube channel. Curious to see what other people think. Now let's go ahead and get some free cams set up here. Now, as I said before, capture the flag is tricky because it does not tell you when the flag is taken. And so I can, just like in that last game, I can very easily miss when the flag is snagged. And we're seeing a, wow, it is a, let's see, what team is that? A U.S. player on a quad already got a flag headed back to the Russian side. Let's see if they're going to get points on the board this early. That would be really impressive. He snuck in. They only had one defender set up. He's making his way home quick. Uh-oh, looks like a chopper after him. Did he go down? Looks like he did. There he comes, still making his way there. Oh, and he went down, but he's got plenty of teammates. It's only a matter of time before they get this thing in. That one circling chopper is not going to be enough because they just caught the Russians off guard. And there he goes in, and bam, they are on the board, starting things off. Nicely done, even though that guy really just carried it in at the very end. But well done to the U.S. team. Very well done. Early pressure, early points on the board before the Russians were even set up. Let's go and get this camera back in position here. And we'll get another camera on the U.S. side. So we've got one to check each one real quick because I'm going to need to talk to DICE about this. Not like they actually listen to me, but it would be nice if the spectator got some kind of indicator just like the in-game people did on when flags were taken. And if we could actually have like a flashing indicator so we know where it is, because it's going to be easy to miss the flag caps if I'm looking at a different part of the battle when they're snagged. But that being said, we'll go ahead and get these cameras set up and we'll just try to keep an eye on it. Now, in the meantime, let's switch over and see if we can find my buddies. They're on the Russian side. Oh! And before I do that, though, it looks like we have another cap going down right here. Oh, and he's killed. Almost. Almost. U.S. player snuck all the way in on his quad. Man, that is powerful. Oh, and they've got a beacon up, and they're pushing it again. U.S. making another run. He's got his quad right there. Buddy spawned on him. Is he going to get to the ride? No, he's not. Not like it matters. Ooh, almost hit the mines. Don't know if he missed those on purpose, but well done if he did. And this is looking like he's got a fairly clear road going home. LAV trying to get some shots on him, but that's going to be tough to do at that range. A couple of Russians back in their base. He might have a little resistance. No, he's on it. Quick flag caps. Wow. The U.S. team is making quick work in this map. That's going to be tough. Russians already down 2. They're going to have to seriously do some work to come back and win this game. But like I said a minute ago, if you're in the stream already, server number is right there in the title. Tune in. Let me know what your gamer tag is in the comments so I can follow you. And YouTube guys, make sure you follow YeshGaming on Twitch so that you can tune into the next one and be a part of it. Looks like the Russians made a little run, but weren't able to get around. U.S. just has a ton of defense right now. And I hear the storm warning. There it comes. Now that's going to add a fun little aspect to this, making things interesting. You get out in this nonsense with the flag, you might be able to disappear. A couple of Russians making a run, but they're not actually going to get anything done there. So, both flags safe for now. Looks like both teams are just putting up their defenses. And, still got the beacon there. And, no, he goes down. But the U.S. keeping the pressure on. Russians are going to have to get rid of that beacon if they want to shut that down. But like I said before, let's go ahead and follow my buddies that are in this game and anyone in the live stream that is tuned in. Let's go find them. We got Scumdog and Locklear. There's Lock. What's he up to? He is looking like he is on defense, rocking that LMG. That's the way to do it. They hardly had any defense on this side, and that's why they're already down 2 flags. So he's making the right call here. We talked about it in Conquest a minute ago, but I would argue that it's the same in Capture the Flag. Tons of people want to go play offense, and not a lot usually want to play defense. So, not sure what's going on there. That's a little server rubber bandage, or if his guy's just having a seizure or what. But Locklear is holding it down on the defensive side, so that's good. Let's go take a look at Scumdog, see if we can find him somewhere in here. He might be dead, so we might not be able to see him. Yep, I couldn't see him showing up. Oh, did Locklear just go down? He is in a battle. I love it. Got that LMG, plenty of rounds, bipod down, doing some work. There he is, right on that roof. Hopefully he's got a claymore up, or his tags are going to be there for the snagging. But it looks like he's got it pretty well covered, and that may have just saved the Russians the game, because they hardly have anybody defending. Oh, but he went down, and now they're going to make a run. This might be it, folks. The U.S. might be winning this game right here, 3rd flag cap, pretty quickly. They've got it in a buggy. It's just a matter of if there are any Russians hiding over in their base that can shut them down. It does not look like it. It looks like this is going to be it. Here he comes in with the flag there in that buggy. We've got a couple of Russians hiding here. They are the literal last line of resort. They only hope to stop this U.S. team from ending the game. And that looks like that's it. They took him down. There he comes, hopping through the fountain. And that is a fantastic 3rd capture by the Russian side. Man, I might have had those flip-flopped, actually, saying the U.S. was the Russians and vice versa. But phenomenal game there. We'll go back to calling them the blue guys. Phenomenal game there by the Russian team. They had quick flag captures. The U.S. just were not able to get really set up well until it was too late in the game to come back. And that was just very, very well done. Tough loss there for the U.S. side. But let's go ahead and hit up one more community question. Oh, got some rage quitters going on here. Come on, guys. Stick around. One more game. One more game. I don't want to have to find a new server, but we might have to. Maybe it'll fill up by the next one. But while we're waiting, we'll do another community question. So, YouTubers, throw your answer in the comments for this question here. What land vehicle in Battlefield 4 is not used to its full potential the most? So, what land vehicle could be used for so much more, but most of the time is just not really fully taken advantage of? Personally, I would say the LAV. And here's why. It can hold a ton of guys, but usually it just has a driver, maybe a gunner. A couple extra soldiers could hop out and put rockets in enemy tanks, heal the LAV, take care of foot soldiers. They could be running Stiglas and taking down air vehicles that are bothering you. I mean, tons of possibilities, but LAVs, for whatever reason, typically are just running very, very empty. And they've got all those extra seats for a reason, and I wish that players would take advantage of that. But that's my opinion. Throw yours in the comments below. Now I wonder if this game is too empty to go in. No, we got some people in here. Looks like we got 3 Yesh guys now. Locklear, MW3 fan, and Scumdog. So I bet it'll fill back up. We're gonna go and watch it. It'll be a little bit lighter of a game, but let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. So there's the... I think the spectator mode has some naming glitches going on where it says Russia is US or vice versa on that stuff. So right now it's saying blue is US. So that's what we're going to stick with. Here we are on the US side. There's the flag. Okay, they got it right here. And let's go take a look at the Russian side. Whoa, this flag's out in the middle of nowhere. But let's get it over here and take a look. I have actually not played Capture the Flag on this map, but there it is. That's what I figured. Alright, so we got a Russian here in an LAV, or a US player in an LAV. I am curious as to why he is not already grabbing that flag and making a beeline for home base. There he goes. Guess he was just trying to make sure he had all the baddies cleared out. XYZ with some numbers. This guy might be putting the US team on the board early. Not looking like there are hardly any forces out there that are going to stop him as he moves all the way home. I like to envision those guys be like, "Hey, Bert," as they're driving by there on the highway. Yeah, a couple of Russians out in the fields, but nobody close to home base. They got the gate down. That guy's giving a little victory hop. Gotta love that. And he's moving it right in for an easy cap. Wow, US on the board early. Let's fly back because it looks like they're about to be getting hit again. Oh, the old immediate grab. Gotta love that move. Now, these guys are just on foot, so that's going to be a much harder... And you know what? I said it, but they're not. They're now on the quad. So they're going to be getting home quick. This is going to be the world's fastest game if the U.S. keeps it up again. And this is exactly what they did last game. They had crazy pressure on the Russian side just from the very, very beginning. Ooh, is the chopper? No, he is not. He's going to have a rough landing. Crazy pressure from the very beginning. Let's watch this guy bring it all the way home. Just getting points on the board immediately, and that is just going to crush your team. If you are the Russians here, you've got to get set up quick, get defenses in place quick. Even if you don't have a good offensive going, at least get those defenses up. Get ready. Yeah, this game is going to be over in a mere couple of minutes. Wow, U.S. just throwing it down early. If you don't get those defenses up quick, you know, it's like the hurry-up offense football strategy. You just get out there. Oh, boy. A couple of driving difficulties there. You just get out there and start putting points on the board immediately. Oh, man. He's struggling. I wonder if the Russians are going to sneak out, keeping this game alive and take this guy down. But so far, he is still managing. Oh, epic jump. God, taking out trees. That is hysterical. Oh, man. Now he's swimming. Who is it? Who is that? Can't quite see. Is that Modern Warfare 3 fan? No, it's not. Name won't pop up for long, but... Uh-oh. Oh, and he saved it. A Russian player. Bulldog. Wow, that guy saving his team single-handedly. He is their only hope to keep this game going even a little bit longer. That's going to be a tough sell, though. But you know what? He is making it. You gotta love the random helicopter crash into the wall. Well done there, buddy. You kept him alive. Bulldog single-handedly kept him alive. Let's see if I got any cameras close here. Yeah, we got one left. All right. So, in theory, the Russians have a moment of safety, but they have no defenses set up. None at all right now. And this is why the U.S. is just steamrolling them. They're able to roll in with pretty... Oh, you know I said that, but here come the Russians with the score themselves. I was watching the other guy with his flag, and you know what? Kudos to the Russian guys for putting a little score on themselves. If you can't get your own flag back, go take the enemy flag, right? There are more than one way to skin a cat, so you can't count the Russians out of this fight yet. They are making a run, so it's now 2-1. No longer just an immediate "this game is over" scenario for the U.S. team here. Russians up, controlling the wall, taking down the enemy armor. You know what? They might make another run here, and it looks like they are. Let's watch it in. He's going to be grabbing that. Is anything happening? Nope. U.S. flag, or a Russian flag still safe. And there goes a Russian with it right now. He's just on foot. He's going to need a ride. There's a ride. Better get on going quick. Oh, he's saved by his buddy. Wow, that was phenomenal. Whoever that is right there, that was really well done. Brought in a vehicle, gave it to him to use, and then covered him while he got going in those first crucial moments of the vehicle going slow. Very, very well done. Now, is the Russian flag still at home? No, it's not. But that guy's returning it. Whew. Get a little wide angle here. He's got to stay alive. Getting circled. Oh, man. The Russians got to get that flag returned before this guy gets ambushed. He's got mere seconds. Oh, my goodness. There they come. Oh. And they're trying to get the return. And there's the Russian flag is back. Oh, my gosh. That is insane. That looks like a Yesh guy. It is. It's Scumdog. I love it. Scumdog, that was phenomenal. That guy's... Scumdog saved them with seconds to go. Let's go follow him. We got to follow him on his run back. He has earned it. That was really, really well done. Oh, but he goes down there. Locklear back in action, trying to clear the way. Back at home base. Man, that was so intense. Literally 2 more seconds, and the Russians have a cap there. Unreal. So Russians got their flag back. Do the U.S. have their flag back? Is the other question we have to be asking ourselves. I don't know if I've got a camera over there on their side. Yeah, here we go. U.S. Yep, they do. So we've got everyone back at their starting positions. If I'm not mistaken, it is... Okay, it is now 2-2, so this is anybody's game at this point. U.S. got a few defenses up. We got a little kamikaze runner here. That's not going to happen. But there are a decent amount of Russians in the area, so they're going to have to get more defenses than that if they want to hold it up. And they got one clever girl. I love it. Who is that? Kufax. Don't know who you are, but I love that. You might be getting your tags taken, but that's a really... kudos to you for playing defense. Right now that guy is like, man, I'm really bored, but he's the only one over there. So kudos to that guy for taking the boring position that may well determine whether or not his team wins or loses. Because no one else on the Russian side is even caring to defend right now. Now back on the U.S. side, they're under some fairly heavy fire. They got the gates up, which is so critical, keeping that enemy armor at bay. Looks like they got the AA vehicle and a tank. They're bringing up their own AA. U.S. holding them off. Oh, somebody's being sneaky. Is he going to get the C4? Nope, just tossing out his mines. And now he's repairing him, hoping he'll reverse, but he goes forward. Oh, there he goes, there he goes! No, yep, so close, and... Oh my gosh, that was a miracle. His tire treads must have perfectly missed those. That guy's kind of feeling gypped right now. Oh no, that was the Russian that stole it, so that's why he stayed alive. I was like, wait a second, how did he not blow up? He's under some serious heavy stress, though. He might survive for another second, but now he's getting hit from all over. Yeah, he's done, so... Great defense on both sides, but... Oh, what is this? The Russian making a run for it. He's laying down. He's got it. Can he get away? Oh, he did. I cannot believe it. He has got to be struggling on health right now. Oh, that's the wrong decision there. Running back to the middle. Yep. Yep. Too much fire in that bottleneck. Should have taken the road less traveled, so to speak. Now let's check over and make sure our Russian flag is here. Yeah, it is. And you know what? Here's this guy again, doing his work, putting up his defenses, getting back in his little cubby hole there in the dumpster. I love that guy. Now he's struggling to get in there, which is hilarious. But man, he's the only one playing defense, and that is so awesome because everyone else wants to go get the flag cap, be the hero, and that guy is just like, know what? I'm gonna defend the home. I love it. Good work, random guy. So nobody really making any crazy advances on the other team yet. Some distance warfare here, taking out vehicles and whatnot. But all it takes is one sneaky dude. Oh, and there he goes! Our friend couldn't hold him off alone, and this might be it, guys. US has snagged it. They're heading home on a quad. We're having towers fall and stuff. Oh, you gotta love the old evolution. But back to the action, though. These guys are really looking like they're going to be able to bring it home. Really looking like they're bringing it home. US has a solid defense up. It's going to take a miracle to shut them down. An absolute miracle. Let's take a look at their base. There comes the flag. A couple of Russians. The last resort Russians. Can they do it? Can they do it? Oh, he killed him, but he's alone. That's not enough. And that's it. Scumdog grabs the final score. And the victory circling in the air. Phenomenal game, guys. Absolutely phenomenal game. That was very, very fun to watch. Man, some close moments there. Really, really close moments. And once again, I love this final death screen. This is just hilarious for the spectator mode, guys. Gotta work on that. Gotta work on that. Scumdog, phenomenal game. MW3 giving some great support there. The US pulled out a phenomenal game. Now, see, that's where it glitches and says the Russians won when clearly they did not. But great game by the US. Can't say enough good stuff about their teamwork there. This server's dead, so we're actually gonna call it quits on that one. Back out to the menu, but that's what I'm talking about. If there had been more defenders, the Russians might have held them off. But that one guy, try as hard as he could, just couldn't make it happen alone, and the U.S. were able to move in there. Whereas the U.S. had phenomenal defenses up and were able to keep the Russians at bay and sneak in for that final win there at the last second. So really great. We're going to end the night with one more community question for all you YouTube guys. So throw it in the comment below. Favorite pistol and why? Pretty straightforward. This is just purely curiosity. No real, battle strategy necessarily, right or wrong answers. But what's your favorite pistol? Personally, lots of them I love, but I go with the CZ75. If I can only have one for the rest of the game, it's the CZ75, and it's partially because I have a love affair with this gun in real life. Those crazy Czechs, they made a phenomenal pistol back in 1975, hence the name CZ75. Just an incredibly well-designed gun. It's an absolute joy to shoot in real life. If you ever get the chance to do it, please do. I love mine, and in the game, strictly talking Battlefield, it's a really good gun. 12 rounds, so you got plenty of shots. If you end up having to engage 2 or 3 guys with it, you can. It hits hard, but still has a decent mag capacity, so it's a nice, kind of middle of the road with, there's the weaker guns that have like 20 rounds, but they feel like airsoft guns or something. And then there's the really powerful guns, but they only, like the revolver only has 6 rounds. So this is a nice kind of in the middle sort of a gun that I really, really love the CZ75. So throw yours down below. Curious to hear what you guys have to think about it. But thanks so much for tuning in. This is my inaugural Shoutcast. Only a few Yesh guys in the server. Hopefully we'll get the word spread. All you PS4 guys come out, play in the future games. We're going to have an absolute blast with future Shoutcasts. I'm going to be setting up some esports tournaments with Battlefield players, maybe even have some sort of a season where we're accumulating scores with each player at the end of each game, and we'll have like a ladder on who can get the most, because it's not necessarily the guy that gets the most kills that has the best score. That's why I love Battlefield. You can have a great score just playing the objective. So be looking out for that. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like this series? Are you excited about this? Do you want to get into a future Shoutcast? Let me know. Throw it below along with your answers to the community questions. Thank you to the live viewers that tuned in while we were actually shoutcasting this, and again, thank you to all the YouTube viewers for tuning in later on. So thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with a future shoutcast. If you want to be a part of them, follow YeshGaming on Twitch. Link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.